Here we are back at it again, guys, with Agents of Mayhem. This game released a couple of days ago here, and I'm going into the PC version. We're going to take a look at all the settings, all the options, see how graphically demanding it is, if your system's going to be up to it, indeed if my system's going to be up to it. Doesn't look too bad. I'm getting a vibe it's an Overwatch clone of some description or another. I've not played it myself, so we're going to go in blind, see what it's all about. Without further ado, let's get into those settings and see what's happening. And here we are. So at the top we have controls. It is native with an Xbox One controller. I've tried it, no problem there. It's switched on and working, and as you can see on the screen here we have gamepad sensitivity as well as your mouse sensitivity. Okay. Personally, I couldn't get my DS4 PlayStation controller to work with it. Not sure if that's an error on my end. I've had a few games lately that don't seem to like it very much. You know, you probably have to try that one out a bit more thoroughly, guys, because obviously, you know, Steam's meant to support it and everything. Not sure. Anyway, we've got a few other things here to enable: snap to targets, alien effects, vibration on the, you know, the actual controller. It's not a trigger vibration; it's the actual controller. Invert your gamepad, sensitivities. Yep, okay, that's pretty simple and straightforward. Key bindings, a lot of keys, because obviously you've got on foot and in vehicle on this particular game. So there's all your dash, fine aim, there's loads and loads and loads. There we go. I'll quickly go through them. You can pause the video if you want to check them in detail, but you can change every single one, so there's not really a problem there. Right, you've also got your controller layout, and like I say, you've got on foot controls, which is showing you here, and the D-pad has got some interesting stuff. Look, you can swap your agent, call your vehicle, etc. Now if we go to vehicle, it's your standard issue stuff. Right trigger to accelerate, you know, brake is left trigger. Pretty simple. Drift button, boost button. Okay, so let's go back. Audio. Okay, we have master volume. Now I've already been in here and turned this down because it was really loud. I had to turn it right down. Audio mix, we've got an option of, let's have a look, game. Really? An audio option of knob 11. I have no idea what that is. Guys, if you know what that is, please drop it in the comments below. That's a very weird audio description. Strange. Cinema. TV. And mute. There we go. That's all of them. And there's your different volumes for music, sound effects and voice. Clearly moving on to display, which is going to be the biggie. You've got which display screen you want to actually play the game on. I've tried this on a 4K TV as well, and yes, it fully supported that without issue. Resolution options depending on your TV, etc. I've gone for the ultra-wide display. Now, as you can see at the moment, we have the black borders each side. It is showing an ultra-wide resolution, so maybe in-game it will expand. Would have been nice to have the menu fully expanded though. Refresh rate, yes, it does support 144 and 120. I'm running an overclock 75, also goes down to 60. Okay. Frame rate uncapped or 60, take your pick there. Leave it on capped to see how it performs. Okay. Graphics quality custom. Now there is low, medium, high, ultra, and custom. I'm running pretty much ultra. I'll show you in a second what I've disabled. VSync, I've disabled it. I've got a FreeSync monitor, I don't need it. Okay, but you have got the option of double buffered, triple buffered or disabled. Camera shake, enable, disable. Subtitles, same, we'll disable those. Colorblind options, off. Advanced options. Motion blurs, on and off. Depth of field, on and off. FXAA, TXAA, on and off. Yeah, so they're all enabled, disabled. Scene detail, it's reset everything because I went from ultra to custom. Typical. Right, okay, as you can see we've got low, medium, high. Just goes to high. Okay, shadow quality is the same. We'll go to high. Sun shadows, now this is what I disabled originally in my original custom profile, the one it's just wiped when I changed it. It supports NVIDIA HFTS and NVIDIA PC SS Plus. Now obviously being an AMD user, I can't use those. Got nothing against NVIDIA cards. I've owned NVIDIA GTX 583GB when it was top dog in its day, and it was a very, very good card. Just choice of the time, to be honest. That and the fact that at the time when I replaced that card, the miners were at it, so the prices were sky high on everything. This time round, the miners are on the AMD cards, chucking the prices up. You really can't win. But anyway, back to what we were doing. I've got to run this on normal. There is no other option. You've got 2 NVIDIA options and normal. Okay. God rays, screen space or disabled. Effects quality, high or normal. That's it. Texture cache size, normal, low or high. Anisotropic filtering, we got 16, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1 and trilinear. Not really a taxing thing to run, so you should be able to keep that pretty high. If anything's going to be taxing on your GPU, you're going to be looking at things like scene detail, shadow quality and maybe reflections. So if you're struggling with your FPS or you get in trouble with it, drop some of those down. Okay, so general reflections have high and normal. Okay, and planar reflections also high and normal. After that, where are we? Planar screen space reflections. Now they're pretty taxing as well. You could disable them if you're having trouble. Enable, disable. Edge treatment, enable, disable, and HBAO, disable and enable. Okay, let's go back. So there's your advanced settings. So we're on a custom profile, yeah. With that in mind, we will now go in and test the game, see what it runs like. Like I say, I've never gone into game. I don't know what's going to happen. We're about to find out. Nearly reset all the values to default then. Wow, don't want to do that. Okay, so what else have we got? We've got Tobii eye tracking. There you go. You got enable, disable, extended view, head sensitivity, gaze sensitivity, aim at gaze, clean UI, character awareness and dynamic light adaptation. Okay, well, we'll leave that switched on. What else have we got? Credits and exit. Well, they're not much use, are they? So let's go and load the game right now. Hopefully it'll support this ultrawide. Yes, that looked promising. I got a flash there. What's this? 276, 290 odd FPS. Well, it is a cutscene. Can we skip? Must be able to skip. Skip is enter. Jolly good. No, maybe not. Skip. Still 1.2 gigabytes of VRAM. Cutscene 21% used. Okay. CPU not taxed at all. Looks like you could run this on a potato. Let's have a see. Ah, that looks quite nice actually. That is pleasantly surprising because you never know what you're going to get with this type of game. Impressed I am. Initial look, yeah, 2.4 gigabytes of VRAM used. Ooh, looks like I'd have to drop something. We're on 45 frames per second. Not ideal when you're aiming for a 60 in a shooter. 40 frames per second. Okay, it's more taxing than I originally thought it would be. Interesting. Okay, I guess this is some sort of tutorial then. Can we skip? Can we shoot the panel? No. What we got to do to the panel? Open the door with your gun. Yeah. Oh, okay. 38 frames per second. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do some tweaking here. I would imagine this runs at 60 FPS on console. I believe it's out on consoles. It's $39.99 on Steam. And I don't actually think it's that popular at the moment. Whether or not it will gain popularity, I don't know. What else have we got? Oh, okay, we did whatever that was. Change agent. Should we do that? No? We got a different gun? Special ability, that's what we just did. Okay. Does it swap in-game to controller? Let's have a go, eh? It does, but it's really slow and sluggish. You're much better off with mouse. It aims alright. It does seem to lock on aim though. Yeah, we know about that. What else have we got? Mayhem ready. Go on then. Oh, he puts his sunglasses on for this one. That's good. Okay, this is quite quirky. First few minutes of play. What we got now? Some more bad guys. I can't see many PC players playing this on controller. You're going to get absolutely murdered. You're going to need to play this on a mouse keyboard. It's just too slow. Comfortable, yes, if you're sitting with your big TV, but don't see it. Really don't. Okay, let's go a bit further.
Holy shit. I think I found D-Bab's
Interact.
Hold on, I'll shut it down real quick.
Down here, okay. No, can't wall run, just thought I'd try it.
I think I made the glowing ball angry.
Glowing ball? As in a giant evil ball of death? That's a Dominator, Hollywood.
41, yeah, we're sticking around the 40s frame rate, which is not enough. What's this? Shoot. Destroy.
Well, shit, that didn't work. Think, Hollywood. Damn it.
What happened?
I poked the bear. I poked the bear.
23 frames per second. Yeah, we got serious problems there. Okay, let's see if we can drop it down in game, yeah? What have we got? Display. Let's go. Oh, we can. Oh, look at the light sources disappear, guys. Ultra to high. See, this is why I'm building my new Ryzen system. I like to have all the shiny bits on. Medium, low. Let's go for medium. Let's see if we can hold 60. Wow. Didn't expect that. I wonder how well optimised this game is on PC. 49 frames a second. Not very well optimised then.
Enough. Just get to the rendezvous point.
64 frames per second. You'd need to put a frame rate lock on this. It seems to be a bit all over the shop, to be honest. It's okay on controller with the frame rate hovering all over the place because it's sort of a slow reaction device, but mouse keyboard, I was feeling it.
Alright, I'm at the rendezvous.
Okay, I wonder if this game's going to get lots of patches. This would be the heavy guy then, I'm assuming.
Ready and waiting, Tech. Just need you to take out these turrets.
No problem.
Okay. We'll play a little bit more, but looks to me like it needs a bit of patching. Interesting.
You should be clear for it.
On my way in now. Thanks, Tech.
Frame rate 56, 55. So what does it drop down then? Shall we have a quick look before we finish this video off? We've gone medium settings. So if we go advanced and see what that's adjusted. Depth of field, everything's enabled. Scene detail, shadow quality. God rays are on. Effects quality is high. Texture cache. I'm going to go back to the high on that because it should be okay with a 4GB card. We're not using much VRAM, we're only using 2GB at the moment. Anisotropic filtering, it's not very taxing, should be able to bump that right back up. General reflections, what else have we got? Screen space reflections. Yeah, there's the one look. Look at the difference, guys. literally so much more effects are added when you put your screen space reflections on. That is a massive difference to it. I don't think I can live without those. See what damage that does to the FPS. Yeah, so we put those on, we put anisotropic filter into 16, and we've turned the texture cache up to high. We'll leave everything else on. See if it'll stand it, as it were. Right, where do we go now? Does look nice with those on. Can tell straight away. 34 FPS, they are very taxing. Defeat the Hell Troops. Oh, Hell Troopers? Hell Troopers. Okay. Yeah, that was hard. Special ability. Tele-harpoon. Okay. Yeah, I know it's... Alright, yeah, you can fire a stick. The heli-harpoon stick. So you can throw a spear. Okay, what we got now then? LB and RB. Go on then. You definitely need mouse keyboard, guys. This is horrible. Ugh. That's got to go. Now where do we go? Down here. Nope. Yes. Door. No. Up. 39 frames per second. It's very taxing, this screen space reflections. I know they normally are, but this is quite surprising. One last character, guys. There's quite a lot of characters in this game. Skip. Skip, skip, skip. No, no skip. Okay. So we've got GPU here running at 100%. So we are GPU limited, we are not CPU limited. And that goes for the bulk of the games I've tested this year. The FX8350 is now getting very old. But I'm not CPU limited on anything, to be honest. It's all rather odd. Still. Now this video will be useful to you guys with your RX 570s, 580s, 470s, 480s, because they are a improved power efficient design of the old R9 series cards. They're not new technology at all. You've just got more memory on the 480 and the 580, and of course upclocked. G mayhem ability. Go on then, let's do that. There is a lot going on screen, to be fair. An awful lot. Let's go up here. Hack. Okay, let's hack. It's quite an enjoyable game, actually. I do play Overwatch, and it's not too bad, so I sort of hope it does take off in a way. Oh, I see. I was busy talking then and not realising what I was meant to do. One more time. There we go. 33 FPS. I do like these effects though, it looks really nice. Be interesting to see what these are running like on PS4 Pro, Xbox One S, etc. I've not checked, so if this game isn't available on consoles, don't shout me down. Certainly looks nice. There's a lot more going on than in Overwatch, effects wise. Okay. There we go.
What now?
Franchise Force. I gave us a nickname.
I think if you tweaked a few more settings and kept on the screen space reflections, you could probably keep this looking really nice and keep your FPS above 60, which is the ideal target, let's face it. Well guys, I hope going through all these settings and stuff is some help to you in some way at all. Whether or not you buy the game, don't know. You know, wait for a sale. Let's face it, they're often enough. But thanks a lot for watching, and goodbye for now.